morning, Opulence Nation. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Rebecca Robinson, and I am a lifestyle advisor based in Ottawa, Canada. And I have the honor to be your host today. Let me introduce to you our dynamic speakers who will be inspiring you to experience our revolutionary product lines as they take us through an amazing program that we have here for our partners. And, it's been almost 16 years now since I launched my Opulence shop. I launched in August of 2008, so I'm very excited. I'm almost at my sweet 16. And if I had to use, through the years, there have been many, many different reasons why I launched my shop, why I continued with Opulence, why I keep looking forward with Opulence. But really, when you boil it all down, it comes down to one word, and that is freedom. And that is why I'm wearing blue today, because blue is the color of freedom, and we get to all experience that together. And what we're going to learn today is the freedom to run with your business anywhere in the world, and you're going to be so empowered by what these ladies have to share with us today. We have two amazing trainers with us today. They are LD3 Tammy Fung and LD3 Sherry Zhao. These two inspiring entrepreneurs are on with a remarkable journey in the world of business and wealth creation. So Sherry, I just learned on our last event in Ottawa, actually came to University of Ottawa. She graduated with a background in economics and business, and she embarked on her entrepreneurial path after discovering the principles of passive and residual income. Tammy, a University of Toronto alum, influenced by her successful business person father, realized her dream of becoming a real estate investor. So together, they founded Wealth Club in 2005, attracting like-minded individuals and sharing the concept of passive income. Their introduction to Opulence Global in 2007 marked a turning point, leading them to become Lifestyle Director 3, founding members and shareholders, and the first female millionaires of the company. With consistent dedication, their organization has grown to over 17,000 members across 119 countries. Don't miss the opportunity to learn from their success and discover the power of true residual income. So if you don't have your paper and pen ready, or your computer, however you like to take notes for all of the generations represented here, make sure you go and get that now, because you're not going to want to miss a minute of what these two have to share. Okay, take it away, ladies.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Rebecca. You are a wonderful host, and thank you for your amazing edification here. And so today I get up at 5:30 a.m. and I want to make sure that we give the value of our time. And I want to make sure that we are here together. So today, we are going through the host club and QP and QT program. So what is QP and what is QT? If you have an idea, you can type it in, and we can talk about it. And this is the system that we have been created. I think we have been doing it for many years, but without getting paid. But this time, and since about just a couple of years ago, we are starting to develop this program and getting paid. This is the system that our sales managers put together, and I want to make sure that we have qualified people to work together and to provide quality trainings to our company. So Shauna, thank you. Qualified trainers, that's QT. So what is QP? What is QP? So you can type it in. All right, so Tammy actually right now, she's sitting in the car, and she's actually busy selling Fountain of Life in her market. And I know she's going to spend her about 20 minutes with us and make sure that, and we listen to her. And I will stay to finish the training and also answer the questions with you. So here, oh yes, qualified presenter. You guys are good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Maria. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. So, okay, Tammy, take it over, please.
Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you for your great hosting. Today, we're talking about the QT and QP. So, basically, this program is designed to develop rising stars in your team. Rising stars, first of all, it has to come from yourself. Then you will have people in your team who wants to do the same thing, and then it will duplicate, and then you will really have a team. Then eventually you'll be able to retire and get passive residual income. That's what we all want to do in this business. Is that right? Okay, so this program is designed to develop rising stars, new partners, and potential leaders into the habits of presenting, of the business opportunity, and to host corporate calls monthly. Whether you really want to do it or you don't want, if you want to do it or you don't want to do it, you still want to get out of your comfort zone and do it. Most people, for this, it could be even if you're a full timer, or you're a part-timer, or you're a some-timer, or you just want to be selling one or two products with Opulence, you still want to do this because it will actually raise yourself up, and then you will actually get out of your comfort zone. And then when you get out of your comfort zone, you'll be doing more, you'll become more, and you'll be doing more with this. So now let's get ready to start. Page 2. Okay, so this host club overview is your representative of the corporate for the whole entire month. So you need to be very excited. You need to be very professional and courteous and enthusiastic of what you're going to be doing. You want to be dressing professionally. If you don't have any professional wear, you want to buy the Opulence polo shirt that we have online. You can get that one and then just wear that every time you do it. Every time when I do my training call, I have that shirt on me. But today we're outdoor, and then I have to put on my jacket too. It's a little bit too cold, too chilly today. You always want to become a product of your product. Wear your, if you're doing it indoor, wear everything except your sunglasses, and then you can wear your ring. You can wear your watch, your necklace, your earrings. Dressed up, dressed to impress. You're gonna be in front of the whole, representing Opulence to be in front of the whole company. And then you want to utilize your virtual background or the banner. I see that Rebecca has her banner up at the back, the virtual banner. It is really, really beautiful. So you want to utilize that one. And then, of course, you want to be in a quiet place, quiet setting, so that you won't disturb the whole flow of the call, the whole training. Because if you're hosting, if you're a trainer or if you're hosting, you don't want to be disturbing the most important part of the session. I am in a car right now. But I'm actually in a huge outdoor area in a festival, doing an event, a market event. So I have to hide in the car right now. I'm not sure if you guys hear some music and some dog barking, but that is not my intention. You're not supposed to have that. If you have a dog, if you have a baby, try to put them into a room so that it is you're in a quiet area. And also, stable internet is very important. Stable internet is very important because if you're cutting out all the time, then your audience will lose their focus. They will lose you. You will lose them, actually. They don't lose you. You lose them. Then they will just hang up, and then you will lose everyone's call. You wasted your time, you wasted your energy, and you waste their time and their energy too. Also, you want to make sure that when you share the excitement, you want to share the excitement when you're hosting the call. You want to share the excitement of all the cities. Read out everything that is on the chat, where they're coming from. Why is it important? It's because you want to show that this business is already in over 190 countries. You want to show people that we are a worldwide business. It's not just in Toronto. You can only do this business in Toronto. You can do this business worldwide. You can be anywhere else in the world, and it is very easy. And that is the proof for your other partners to know that this is a worldwide business. You can be everywhere because everyone, you're talking about different countries. And then, of course, you want to recognize who is early. Rebecca did a really great job today recognizing that Sherry is in California, and she has to wake up for 5 o'clock in the call. So it makes Sherry really happy that she is being recognized, that she is waking up at 5 o'clock. Even though she's not the speaker, but if she is an audience, if she get recognized being waking up at 5 o'clock to be in the call, next time she will do the same thing, and then the next time she will do the same thing also. So as a host, you want to be recognizing everyone who is on the call, especially those one who is really early, really late. A lot of the Thailand team always stays up really late until 12 o'clock in the morning. They're still on the call. And sometimes at 1 o'clock in the morning, they're still on the call. So those are the people you really want to recognize. And then you want to learn your time zone too. Because different countries have different time zones. Some countries, like Nigeria, I think it's 5 hours difference in the time zone, and then California is like -3 hours from what we have right now. So right now, I think it's 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock, 7:15 now. Yeah. So if you're unable to host a call, if you're a host and you are unable to host a call, make sure you find someone that you can trust, who is not gonna just ditch us, and then they are gonna be helping you with the call, because it is your responsibility as a host that you need to find a suitable replacement, so that and then you want to advise the corporate team, advise the leaders that who is going to be helping you, because at the end of the day, you don't want to have a call that has no one who's going to be hosting, or someone who has not been trained to host. We want to, don't do it the last minute. Don't do it like if we have this call today, don't do it like this morning. Hey, Rebecca, can you help me out? Don't do it like that, because it's so last minute. It gives Rebecca some pressure, and it will give her a lot of stress as well. So you want to do it a day or two earlier, and also because you can't make the call, you want to stress yourself. You don't want to stress yourself and the host. You want to train them up and let them have the chance to practice and practice how to host and introduce the speaker. The host, what does the host really do? The host duty, what do they really do? They actually need to host the weekly calls, the corporate calls. So remember, we have the Monday call from the product Crossfire. That is 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Toronto time, Eastern Standard Time. That is done by our SVP Sanaz and David. And then also we have a Tuesday call at 9 p.m. Toronto time, Eastern Standard Time. That is the forensic networker call. Most of them is done by our CEO, Mr. Mascalou. And then, of course, this call here today on Saturday at 10 a.m., the live training call, and once a month, Sunday, leadership cocktail call. And then the host has to introduce them, introduce all these trainers, presenters. And then they always want to promote calls, all these trainings on WhatsApp group, on Facebook group, and different groups as well. So there's a few tips of being a host. When you're hosting, you want to be unmuted. But once you finish hosting, when the speakers are training, you want to mute yourself, and you want to turn off your camera too, because at the end of the day, you don't want to have someone talking to you, walking into the room, and a kid's coming to pull your hair, or a dog jumping on you and licking your face like that. You want to turn those all off, those stuff, but you always want to stay on the call. You want to be listening to the call. You want to watch everything that's happening. Someone may be asking a question, or someone may be raising their hands, or maybe there's a technical difficulty that you're unexpected to. Things may happen and will happen. So you always wanted to be on the call and watch the whole process so that you know that, yeah, Rebecca's still there. Yeah, and then you want to make sure that the whole process is what you wanted and expected. And then also sometimes someone will call upon you. Maybe the slide is freeze and then they want to call you up and then ask you to change something. So make sure when you become a host, when you're doing your hosting call, you want to finish your part, mute yourself, but sit there and watch the whole flow. So what another tip is for the host is you want to welcome everybody. You want to welcome and encourage all the attendees to write things on the chat, and then where they're from, and then put the questions and answer so that the call is there's more things to talk about on the call, and sometimes they don't know how to ask the question. They can do it there online so that they can. Sometimes they're shy, so they don't know who to ask. It's the best time to ask the questions. Also, you want to have when you see hands up, you want to keep the hands down so that you want to make sure who has the hands up so that when their hands keep down so that the question is all being asked. So if you don't know how to pronounce a name from someone who has their hands up, you may as well skip the name that you're not sure how to pronounce it, because it will be embarrassing to not really sure how to pronounce their name. You may want to just answer the question on the chat group as well. Also, when you share the excitement and the comment on the chat, you get other people to be excited too, and then everyone starts to talk about it, and then they will want to be on the call again in the future. It gives the presenter, the trainer, a lot of they will be happy and they will be excited too. So keep them going, keep them talking about it, and keep the attendees engaged. So before the call, if you're new to the call, you want to at least be on the call 30 minutes before the Zoom call. You want to make sure that there's no technical difficulties. If it's not your first time, then you want to be 15 minutes before the call starts on the Zoom call, so that you want to make sure that everything is okay, and then you want to greet the people. So before the call, you need to know how to use the Zoom. If you don't know how to use the Zoom and you're the first time hosting, talk to your upline, talk to your business partners. They can go through this with you, and then you can practice it one time on the Zoom. It is not very hard. It's very easy. So you just need to create an account and just log in, and then someone can walk you through it, and then you guys can practice it, talking to each other, trying to unmute the video and the no video, and then the banner at the back. Just play around with it. It's really fun. And I guess after COVID, everyone has been using Zoom call since COVID. So this is something to know. It's a great self-development to know how to use Zoom. It's the new way to have meetings. Also, you want to make sure you have the username and the password before the training starts, at least half an hour before the training starts. The last thing you want to do is to find the password and the username and not be able to get on the call, and everyone else in the world is waiting for you. Okay, and then also host script process. So you want to read your whole script first a couple times before you do your first hosting, and also of course the speakers, because you want to know their background. You want to practice it, the speaker, the trainer. You want to practice it a few times in advance until you feel comfortable to talk about them. You don't want to be reading it the first time and then not knowing how to pronounce the word as well. Practice it a few times so that it is like flow. Of course, some people may not English may not be the first language, just like myself. I may have some not knowing, like talking about it, like stopping a little bit word because I have a Chinglish accent. But still, you want to talk as fluent as you want, and as practice it a few more times. And then at the end of the call, you want to be talking about the announcement, telling people what's going on for the next week, reminding people about the promotions and then the next event, what's coming up, and then uh, here the execution, how you're gonna do it. Log in 15 minutes earlier and start on time. That actually I just covered. Read the bio and the whole script, and then I think I just covered this few already. You welcome the audience, and then you read the location of the attendees. You need to thank all the speaker, and the more you edify them, the more you introduce them, the more you show respect on the speaker, the better the call will be, and the better your team will respect your trainer. And eventually it will help you in your business, because you want to be in a professional company. You want to show your company's professionalism. Yeah, so that's what you really want to do, and encourage the guests to try the products and launch their next business tour. So you want to be letting, although some people may say, oh, I don't want to step up, I don't want to be doing this part-time, I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that. So think about it. This is your personal development. It is something that you just want to develop upon yourself, and it's a good way to get out of your comfort zone, and it's a way to push yourself forward. And you just don't want to do 1% more a day, and you'll become 100% more better after 100 days. So doesn't matter if you want to do it or not. You have a team that is looking upon you and wanted you to do it. So you have to do it, so that one day you can have them duplicate it. And when they duplicate it, their team duplicates it. And then you'll be in the Caribbean, or you'll be in Asia, or you'll be in some kind of beaches or some kind of ski resort for 2 months or 3 months, and having a vacation. Nothing to worry about, that your business is not running. Yeah, so I think my time is up. I think my slides are up too. Thank you very much. And I have to go back to my market with an unattended booth. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Tammy. Wow. You know, Tammy, a lot of things she's talking from her heart. She's talking about herself. She's talking about ourselves. We pushed ourselves to be the host of the month. We pushed ourselves to be the presenters. We pushed ourselves to be the trainers. We were not born, natural speakers like somebody like Sanaz, but we pushed ourselves, and we actually get encouraged by our CEO and senior vice president too, to make sure we can be on the stage and share with everyone our experience and our what we can offer to the world. So this is the best, that's the best part about our business. Be the host, be the presenter, be the trainer. And so I know we have really amazing hosts today. And Rebecca has been working with us since 2008, as she said. She has done such a great job so far. And I like to bring her back here just to share with us a couple of slides. I think she's the best person to actually talk to you about our welcome script, because she just did it earlier this morning, but some of you were not early enough to listen to her. I'd like you to listen to her. She has the good energy. She has perfect English. She's a Canadian herself right here. So she doesn't speak English like us. So Rebecca, would you please share with us, with your energy, what's the welcome script?
Oh, thank you, Sherry. I just want to say, I know Tammy maybe is logged off now, but wow, amazing. I'm re-energized actually just listening to her training and picking up all the little details, right? It's a refresher. So I kind of realized the other day, going through some old messages, it's actually been just a little bit over 1 year since I hosted a call. Like, the time's gone by. And you fool yourself, because when Cam asked me to host, he said, oh, we need to get you qualified. He said, no problem, I'll qualify for the 3rd time. I've already done this. And I said, I've been hosting for a long time. But here's a little thing that you trick yourself, right? You get a little bit too cocky and your ego is a little big and you think, oh, I'm good. I only realized this morning, oh man, I haven't been following the welcome script. I've just been kind of going on memory. And this welcome script, I love it so much because for people like myself who like to talk a lot, it pulls us in and it keeps us really focused, really on track. Even just, you know, if you've had a busy week and now it's Saturday morning and you're like, oh, I need like 17 coffees and 10 bottles of FOL, it helps you stay on track, right?
Yes.
And so when you sent me the slide deck this morning, I'm like, oh yeah, the welcome script's in there. I
Mhm.
love it. And yes, I put a little bit of my own flavor in there, and I think that's good. But here's
It's the
what's really
it's
amazing about,
best.
yeah,
Yeah,
here's
it's best
what's
to do
really
that.
amazing about the script though. It isn't about us as the host. It's about the guests and the partners who are on the call, and it's about continuity and consistency. So every single call is going to begin the same, no matter when you're logging in, no matter if you're a partner or a guest. And that's really important. It keeps everything nice and clean. So if you go through then the Opulence videos and you're like one training after the other, everybody's getting the same experience. And this is what we should be all about, right? Is our customer experience. And we sometimes forget our partners are also our customers. They're internal customers. The VIPs, they're the external customers. And this is a concept I think we should maybe visit in another training. So
Yeah.
I want to welcome Opulence Nation and all of our valued guests. My name is Rebecca Robinson, and I have the honor to be your host today. Let me introduce you to our dynamic speaker who will inspire you to experience our revolutionary product lines and consider launching as a brand partner like we have. I launched my shop, my Opulence shop in 2008. And if I have to use just one word, how this business has impacted my life, that word is freedom. I would love to tell you about my story, but I'm sure you are excited to get all the details about our e-commerce business model. So help me welcome Sherry Zhao, Lifestyle Director 3, all the way from California. And then you read her bio.
Okay, so this is amazing. Thank you, Rebecca. So this is the welcome script. Why we have the script for everything? Just for you to get familiar and for you to easy to follow our system. So everything is part of system, right? And the next will be the closing script. So I think no. So after tour, after tour script. So on this, I also gonna bring Rebecca back to do it because she's going to do it right now, and she's going to do it again at the end of our call. But I want you to understand this is the script. Everything here we have the script, and then you just follow it. It make our life much easier. Why McDonald's been so successful? It's not because their burgers is so beautiful, so yummy. So this, but because they have a great system, and then all you need to do is duplicate the system. So this is our system. The script's right here. So ask the prompt the guest to ask questions, and please go through this with us, Rebecca. Thank you.
Wow, 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 Sherry, I have seen this tour so many times. I have presented the tour so many times, and still it is hard to digest everything that it has to offer. This is why I chose the word freedom earlier to describe Opulence Global. So to our valued guests, it is your time now to ask questions, and perhaps you're ready to become a part of our community as a brand partner. Whoever invited you to this call, get back to them right away, and they're going to be able to help you get those questions answered and get your new Opulence Mall launched right away.
See, she's pro. She's the pro right here. Listening to her, she goes through the script and add a little bit her own flavor. That's all. That's all, right? So get people to ask the questions, and we can close the sale. how are we going to close the sale? We can offer their choices. We're offering the choices. So this is about basically after the tour, like after you're presenting the business, you need to ask for the sale, right? Like, so either the person who invited you to the call has some recommendations on how to launch your own Opulence global business, in which products you should start with. And we have the options, like they can start with the brand partner, they can start with, our lifestyle advisor or our lifestyle advisor plus. So you want to give them the options, and of course, the biggest the package is the best, right? So, and some people say, I do not have money, and I don't know how, like, they still have some, concerns, whatever, but offer them to start at least the VIP reward program, because everyone can join our VIP for free, right? And they can eventually even get paid, get rebate. So if you want a protection of the safe home revolutionary products for your family, you can become a VIP shopper today for free. Take advantage of our reward program. Start earning free Opulence points with your purchase, as well as a 10% rebate in shopping credit when you refer your family and friends to our online shop. And lately, we actually also have another program. Some of you may know. If you know that program, you please type it in. This is a very, very great program for the VIP shoppers. And you type it in, I'll read it out later. So what is our latest promotion for the VIP shoppers? Type it in, please. I like the attendees to give me some energy. So you type it in, I will get more energy from you. And I know you are here with me, and I know you are listening. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, John. Thank you, Ifra. Thank you, Mavis. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. Spend 100, get 100. Spend 100, get 100. Okay, so this is so amazing. They basically they spend 100 and they get $100. And who doesn't want that program? Who doesn't want to join the VIP for free? Our CEO is too generous, and I know this is the best program ever. So yeah, thank you so much. This is the latest promotion for us a VIP. So everyone should join us a VIP at least, okay, after tour. And of course, Rebecca already shared it with us, and Tammy already talked about it. You share events, you talk about the business news and updates, and our Build Assist promotion. We always have some promotions going on. Stay until the end. You'll hear Rebecca share with us our latest promotion this month. I know the excitement. The most exciting promotion is the free shipping. Right now we have the free shipping. Mavis, you are good. You are good. Thank you, Mavis. Yes, that's the exciting promotion, especially for those of us outside of Canada and outside of Toronto. We need that program. We love the free shipping. Who doesn't like the free shipping, right? Okay, here the closing words. And this is basically if you are doing the online tour and you want to invite them to connect with on social media. Thank you all partners and guests tonight, and looking forward to see you all in Opulence Nation family Facebook page. That Facebook page, just so you know, you guys, I actually created that Facebook page about 14, 15 years ago. I started that page, and then now it's we have like close to 10,000 followers over there on the Facebook page. So we need more energy there. So please make sure for the new members and get them to be on that Opulence Nation family page, Facebook page. And we welcome home all our new brand partners, lifestyle advisors. We want them to be there. And if you decide to launch your own Opulence business tonight, this tour happens happens every week, actually on Wednesdays. So we need to update this slide. I think this more about a couple of years ago, we do daily on Zoom. So you can invite your guests and right here and at what time and starting your own residual income. Building your residual income. So I'm sure the Opulence brand partners who refer you is expecting your feedback, and don't forget to contact them and make sure you give them the survey too, right? So bye for now, all the way from California. Thank you, and see you all on the next call. These are the closing words that you can use and twist a little bit and use your own words in it too. Okay, so let's talk about a qualified presenter program. What is a qualified presenter? It is designed to help presenters practice and develop new skills and present our products, calls, and conduct business presentations successfully. In order to participate, you need to be a lifestyle advisor and above. So make sure that you are at least a lifestyle advisor, and submit your host form from your back office and learn how to use Zoom functions. I know if you say you don't know how to, if some people in your team, okay, everyone on this Zoom, I know you know how to use Zoom, but there are more functions when you're hosting a call, of course. But if you don't know and you don't have an excuse, because we have someone on this call right now, she hosted a call and she's in her 80s. She's very young looking. You cannot tell she's in her 80s, but she's in her 80s. If she can do the hosting, if she can use the Zoom functions, you have no excuse. The team, the people in your organization has no excuse. And the people on this call should know who I talk about. You know, she's right here on the call with us. Her name is Mavis. Okay, she's all the way from Toronto. She's a very energetic young lady, but she is in her age. It's we know we are very she's proud to tell she's very proud to tell you she's already in her 80s, and she's still here with us, and she's still hosting the calls with us. So there's no excuse. So, and of course, we can follow the whole script, and Rebecca just did a great job just now, and share with us the scripts, and it must have been host for at least 2 weeks. Okay. So, and send the video of the tools that you have done for certification. So that's the QP, and corporate certified QP will apply for the spots for on the corporate calendar in the back office. If you are, thank you, Maven. She said she's 84. Oh my gosh, we love you. We love you. Thank you, Mavis, for sharing. Wow, amazing. And she was actually one of our hosts earlier. And she's certainly my inspiration too, Ifra, she is. Okay, so if you are a qualified presenter, you will receive Opulence points. Can someone in the chat tell us what does Opulence points do? What you can use the Opulence points for? All right. So host and present one of our corporate tours. So hosts can make actually $20 an hour in free products and doing presentations. Okay, and but not certified presenters and trainers can click and can do the events, but they won't get paid. So if you want to get paid, make sure you are certified. Okay, you can send in your certification to Rico or Kim. So make sure you got certified so you can get paid. Why not get paid when you are doing it anyways? So yes, Opulence points equal to free products. Thank you, Rebecca. So next we talk about our QT program. QT is a qualified trainer. As some of you already answered earlier in the call. The qualified trainer program is designed to develop leaders and presenters to become trainers globally. We need more trainers, and so we can have the quality of a really amazing team to share the business and train our people globally. Once you have been certified as a presenter and continue to grow your organization, you can qualify and become a qualified trainer. In order to be a qualified trainer, you need to be at least a lifestyle director. So if you don't know how to be a lifestyle director yet, please contact your My5 upline and to learn how to be a lifestyle director. Okay, it's very important. And so in order for you to be QT, the qualification is you have to at least to be a lifestyle director. And a must have been a host for the host of the month. You need to be a certified host, and then you need to be a certified qualified. You need to be a qualified trainer, certified, and the qualified trainers will be badged and get paid as a pro. And actually, we last time when I was in Ottawa, and we recognized our latest QT, Brian Arundel. So we were very excited and see our sales manager Cam presented that T-shirt to the golf shirt to him. Our qualified trainers. So here, certified. So what is the incentive? How you can get paid? How much you can get paid? Right? Let's go through that. That's the exciting part that I like to see. Right? So corporate event certified corporate certified QT will apply for the spots on the corporate calendar. In the back office, corporate events will be paid events. If you are a qualified trainer, you will receive Opulence currency. So for those of you who are listening to this call, please type in what is Opulence currency, what Opulence currency can do for you, right? So it's a very, very good way for you to earn. So QT can earn $40 in Opulence currency for training. For example, the product training, the mostly done by our senior vice president, Sanat Human, and our regulatory David O. But there are times that when Sanat stepped away and she has other important events to do, then she will ask one of our qualified trainers to step in to do the training with David O or by themselves. So the product training, you can earn $40 Opulence currency. 8 p.m. is Eastern Standard Time on Mondays. All right, and of course the Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in training is $40 Opulence currency. So today, once I'm qualified as a qualified trainer, I will earn this $40 Opulence currency. What is the Opulence currency? Maybe said pay for the products and the events. Absolutely. So you can use for everything. Yes, money. It is it's money we can even buy exit coins, right? So leaders can make $75 an hour in Opulence currency for training. So if you're doing a leadership cocktail on the Sundays, and we actually do that monthly now, and you can make $75 in the Opulence currency. And if you are training on behalf of our CEO Ramin on Tuesday for Risk Networker Code, that's $100 Opulence currency. Actually, I know Brian Arundel, my buddy, once he actually got qualified, he stepped in for Ramin, and he actually told me he was telling me with excitement he made $100 that night. So yes, Opulence currency if you are training as a forensic networker, you are getting $100. So we have, corporate trainings, and we have presentations. We need more and more trainers, and we need more and more leaders to step up. Okay, and if you're not qualified trainer, if you're not certified trainers yet, you can still click and can do the event, but we are just not get paid. So why not get paid? Step up and get paid. Okay. So that's about it about our training today. But if you do have any questions, Rebecca and myself are here with you. I know Tammy is back to her market and selling more Fountain of Life right now, and she's busy doing that. And so Rebecca, do we have our, yes.
Wow, amazing. Amazing, Sherry. I have heard this training a few times now, and every time I'm taking down a little bit of different notes. It's tweaking a few different things with me. Amazing call. I would love to see in the chat what your takeaways are. What one thing maybe stood out for you this time? I know we have a few partners on here who have heard this call before. Some of them are in the program already. Some of them have been kind of thinking about it. I know for me, one of the things that really, I think some of it is because Cam planted a seed in my head, but something that's really shifted is don't wait until you're at a certain level, right? Don't wait until you have a team. Do it now because you want to be the leader. Yes, Shauna, for sure. Like I'm learning every single time. I'm getting better and better and better. And duplication, we talk about this a lot in terms of the system of presenting products and recruiting, but we don't talk about it a lot, I think, or enough when it comes to hosting. So I'm aware that some people will look at us and say, wow, I couldn't do that. But the reality is I have been practicing this with Opulence for a long, long time, right? Not 16 days, like almost 16 years. It absolutely started, just like you said, Sherry, you didn't wait for somebody to ask you. You put yourself out there, you got out of your comfort zone, and you just did it. And for myself, also what I do, and I hope people don't think it's vain, but I go back and I watch the trainings and I see how did I present. So I actually go back most times and critique myself. Okay, you did it this way. Next time you should not do that, or you should improve on that, or do it a different way, right? So my takeaway this time, though, really was about in terms of the qualified trainer program, because I've been an amazing product of the product. I have very enthusiastically and happily been supporting the growth of this business and my other partners over many, many years. I have sold products, I have recruited some people, but I've never really gotten my team off the ground. And so it's kind of in my mind, I thought, well, I'm not an LD1 yet, so I'm just not going to even worry about that. But the reality is, I mean, I'm leaps and ahead of some people in terms of comfort level doing this. Why shouldn't I get paid, right? So I'm looking at it in a very different way, though, because of a conversation that our new sales development manager, Cam, had with me. And he's like, why aren't you a QT yet? And I said, well, I'm not an LD1. Well, I don't need to wait to be an LD1 to do everything else. Really, you just do everything else. And then as soon as you roll over into that next rank, boom, like it's like you flipped a switch and you're off and running. And so I would encourage people to think about that, because it takes practice. There's nothing but positive coaching in this entire nation. I mean, every single leader in this nation is here to support you, encourage you, to help you. There are strategies that you can do to practice. Zoom is an amazing tool. everybody can have a free Zoom account. You can actually go onto Zoom and pretend you're doing a Zoom presentation, record it, and then go back and watch your recording and take notes and critique yourself and practice and get better. Like, we talk a lot about the old school way of presenting in the mirror. Sanaz didn't get to be amazing overnight. Just, she wasn't like born like that.
I
She
feel she's
has
born like
told
that.
us. I know we feel like that, but she has told us, right, that she used to make her mother sit there while she presented to her. It was practice. It's like, if, oh my God, in public school, I hated that time of year when we had to do speeches. Oh my God, I hated it. It's kind of funny now, right?
Yeah,
You
Shona
wouldn't
said
think
I think she
that.
is as well. She's loud. Yes, absolutely.
I hated that. And now it's funny to me because I enjoy, I will tell you all the secret, all the attendees. This is the first time in my hosting that I have been relaxed. I've
Yes.
just had fun with it because I don't know why. Something is shifting in me, I guess, in a good way. But I also see it as approaching this with professionalism, right? And this is a business, and we have an audience of not just partners and friends, but guests, and we're opulence. So we want to be opulent in everything we do, right? I live opulence. But yeah, there's like, we all get nervous, we all get stressed, and I'll tell you all something else, and then I'm going to pass it back to Sherry because I like to talk a lot. One of the very, very first tours that I ever attended was LD4 Renee Liao and LD3 Sherry Zhao in Ottawa, one on one side of the screen, one on one at the other, at the front of the room. And I'm telling you, these two, I could barely understand what they were saying. They were talking so fast and they were so excited, and
No,
they
we
were
talk
like going
we talk
on and on and on.
Chinglish, that's why.
It wasn't just the Chinglish. There was so much enthusiasm, but like, I mean, to watch all of us evolving like we have over the last many years, everybody starts somewhere. I'm telling you, like, Sherry's training today was so articulate, so easy to understand, so full of passion still. The level of passion is way up there still, but we're all evolving. That's the whole thing, right? Ramin always says, if you aren't getting better, you're getting worse. Life does not sustain. So I just want to encourage you all, whatever level you want to start at, do this, because we are leading our teams. And even if you have 0 people in your team right now, you are going to build a team. Whether it's on purpose or not, you can't help it, right? You're sharing the products, you're going to build a team. So why not lead that team and show them how to do it? It's uncomfortable for everybody at some point. We all have distractions. We all have things going on in our lives where we come on stage and you know, in that hour or the 2 hours, it's really about the experience. And it's the experience for everybody on the other side of the screen and for ourselves. We learn and we grow every time.
Absolutely. If Tammy and I speak Chinglish, we can do it. You guys can do it. See, this is the best part about our business. And 17 years ago, after I joined the business, I think I shared this with you guys a few times. 17 years ago, in 2007, when Tammy and I joined the business, we were really not presenters or trainers at all. We were good at bringing people to the business, and we were there daily and bringing 2 or 3 guests every day. You know, from different networking events we go to show them the business. We were all depending on Sanaz doing it, or the presenters at time doing it, and we just took them there. And then one day, Sanaz was busy, and there's no other presenters, but there was a guest. but not my guests. Some guests showed up and so now saying, you go to the room and do the presentation. I said, no way, I don't have to. I speak English. I have no idea how to do the presentation. And she pushed me in the room. I had no idea what I was talking about. I don't know whose guest was there, just showed up herself. And there was only one person in the showroom and in the room by herself. So I was like, oh, okay, it's a good time to practice. Even though I didn't know what I was talking about, but I shared the business with my enthusiasm, with my passion. So that's all I did, but I didn't know what I was talking about. But starting that time on, I start to practice. I realized, I can do presentation too. I can do training as well, and even Ramin put Tammy and myself in front of the room with hundreds of people, at one of our corporate big event. And I was so nervous. I didn't know what I was sharing. And I had my script in front of me. I was so nervous. I had no idea, but I did it. Tammy and myself, we got on the stage and we did it. So that's all. This company, it's about the personal development. It's about, to bring the best in you, to help you to be the best of yourself, right? So this is the reason why, over the years we developed this program. We developed the qualified trainer, qualified presenter, and host. Anyone, you can start with a host. And practice before you start the official hosting, and you be the host first. I know on this call, we had we have the hosts here. We have Mavis. She was a host. She was one of our hosts. We had Shauna. She was one of our hosts. We had so many amazing leaders. They're on this call. They already certified hosts. So next step, we want them to be the certified presenters, because you can get paid. Right? We want you to be certified trainers because you can get paid, right? So Henry, another Chinglish right here. He said it's just a matter of getting started and you will get better and better, right? So, I mean, for those of you who speak perfect English, you have no excuse. We speak English, we can do it. You guys can do it, right?
Well, and I love what Karen says, the good old days. It is the good old days, really, because now what's amazing about, we don't really talk about this in the training. Here's something that's really amazing about the host program. First of all, the host program is a great way to ease you in. I have to tell you, I can't count the number of times that I've gotten messages from LD4 Reza Mazgarlo. Hi, we're doing a team training in 1 hour. Can you put together a slide deck and do the presentation, please? What? Like, seriously? Stress. What we have now with the host program is amazing. There's actually a WhatsApp chat that you get added to, and Ivy sends you the documents you need. You're totally supported. You have it ahead of time, so you can read over the bios. You can read over the announcements. It's a live living document. If you don't know what that means, she sends you the link, but every time there's an update to it, so when I logged on, when was our last call? Tuesday, there was a set of slides there for the announcement, but when I logged back in today, it's the same document, but now the old slides are gone and the new ones are up there for the new announcement. So you don't have to do any of that physical organizing work, but there's so much structure there that we never had before. I love the script. I'm going to get better and have it totally memorized. But one thing that I was thinking a few minutes ago that would help me even now is to take that script and have it printed out in front of me, because I'm a tech person. I can maneuver around. I'm very comfortable having multiple things going on, but I only have one monitor right now. So I can't have it off to the side. I think Sherry has a couple of monitors because she's got a professional setup. But
Yes.
you know, there are little tricks that you can do, and you can always reach out to somebody who you know has hosted and say, hey, how do you do this? You know, what do you suggest to make it easier for me? And one of the things that I just thought was, I'm going to print off the welcome script, and I'm going to print off the end script so that it's just in front of me, and then you know, I have it at my fingertips. It's easy, and I don't have to think about it. That's the thing, right? We don't have to think about it.
Yeah, once you get good at all doing all this, when you go to different events, like I did actually 2 days ago at the chamber event, I am actually one of the board members. I joined the chamber and I became one of the board members, and I had opportunity to share our business and products with 20 plus business owners in that small setting. And I sold a few $100s of items, and I was so very happy. And I had that opportunity. And I also did a 20-minute presentation. So, but with in a very relaxed relaxed way. And I didn't have to be so nervous about presenting our business because I did it so many times already. Once you practice how to be presenters and the trainers, you can be a natural in front of people. We have 20 some Americans in front of me. I speak English, so what? They still have to listen to me. And after my presentation, after my 20 minutes, I shared with everyone everything, and they come to buy the product from me. Actually, the necklace that is one of my sold item that Rebecca is wearing right now. You see that beautiful blue necklace on her? That's the one that actually I sold. One of the items I sold on at my breakfast mixer. So and we have beautiful products. We have beautiful we have such and we have safe home revolution products. I sold Fountain of Life. I sold necklace. That's we just bring it to showcase to people. And once you have that, you have the energy, you have the skills. There's nothing to stop you to become financially free in this business. I love my financial freedom from the residual income I'm making, and also an additional few $100 cash. I don't mind that too.
I don't think anybody would. And Karen makes a great point too. There's also training in our back office, which is helpful. If you haven't been in the back office in a while, you should go in. But be prepared to spend some time there, because wow, I mean, there is so much there. And it's easily broken down. So you can find things about products, you can find things about business, you can find things about the hosting training. I mean, really, there's just so much there.
Yeah, and we have LD2 Karen Henry, we have LD2 John Bassford, we have LD2 Maria Baptiste. You guys can be the next qualified trainers and get paid to do trainings. So please get yourself qualified and to be the qualified trainers, and you can get paid, right? And we have actually LD4 Ifra raising her hands, maybe want to share a few words. Next one. Maria saying she's gonna be the next one. Why not? Yes. Think about it. You can get paid to train.
Hello. Good morning, my sisters, Sherry, Rebecca, and of course, the entire Opulence Nation.
Good morning, Ifra.
Good morning.
Sorry, I was a little late. Saturday morning has been a challenge because we do a call for Malaysia team and they ask a lot of questions. So I missed most of Tammy's, but I caught a little bit of it. And of course, I heard the rest of it. I just want to thank you both for doing an amazing job, bringing this incredible, important factor, the QT program, back to, teaching all of us here, I can't stress how crucial it is to be a QT. I talked about this a lot. It wasn't until it was in 2020. By then I've been in the business for 1 year, January 2020. Part of my vision board was to become on the screen. So join the screen team, on the big screen, we call it, right? So I became a host for 2 months, January 2020 and February 2020. And few months later, I couldn't recognize my business anymore. Now that had quite a few factors, right, with the pandemic and everybody staying home, but it all started with for me to take that decision to put myself out there. Prior to that, I was only doing these calls only for my team, right, for my community. But when I put myself out there, people recognized that, you know what, this woman is up to something, right? So if you are feeling like stuck right now, that you can't find people to give you the proper edification or the proper respect, this is how you get it. Okay, the first thing that's going to happen is people are going to respect you, because now you're on a global platform. You're no longer just talking to your peers at a coffee shop. Oh my goodness, the host of the month. And let me talk about the QT program. All the amazing perks that come with that, the cool t-shirt, the cool reward program, and on top of that, being able to get paid to travel, it's unheard of. It's amazing. When I go to different markets and I tell people, my company paid for it, they're like, no way. People are joining our business only so that they can travel for free, right? You have that opportunity in your hands. All you have to do is go get it. So yes, I agree with you, Sherry. I want to see everybody, all the amazing LD1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, all of us. Why don't we all be a qualified trainer? I love what our CEO says. He said, I'm not interested in being the company that makes the most amount of money. I'm interested in being the company that has the most amount of qualified trainers, because it is the trainers that's going to generate generational change, right? The more trainers you have, the more people that you're able to change, and the more lives that you're able to impact. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm proud of my sister, Rebecca. And of course, and last question, did you guys coordinate the colors? Like, I'm loving the blue.
No, but what's
I love the
crazy,
blue too.
so I realized when I saw Sherry moving her hands around that I missed one piece that I normally would wear with on the ensemble, and that's the bracelet. So
See, I all decked up to share with you, be the product of the products.
I've got my
Everything I
watch.
wear.
I forgot the bracelet.
You know how old this watch is? I have this watch since 2000, I think for 15 years already. I still
I
love it.
think that is an original professional grade fairy watch, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Even with the old logo too.
Some of the new people don't even know what professional grade is. Let me tell you, when we launched timepieces and we got the professional grade, Annie Duperville out of Montreal, she has one. I saw it at our last boot camp, and to this day, I still regret not buying that timepiece.
It's my favorite. Yeah, this is the best part of our business. We can just deck up ourselves with showing people the lifestyle with our own pieces, not buying from Louis Vuitton or Chanel, those big brands. We are Fairy. It's our brand. And we have LD for Renee Liao to share a few words, I guess.
Oh, yeah. 1 second, Renee. There we go.
Hello, good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Rebecca. Hello, Tammy. Good morning.
Hi,
Good morning.
Good morning, Renee.
Yeah, I just want to say again, I love the colors, as Ifra just mentioned. So you guys had planned this all along to be shining in blue, blue armor. But more importantly, just wanted to, of course, say a happy Saturday morning, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone else. And just really, just to add to what Ifra was saying, I recall 17 years ago that I knew I wanted to build this global international business. I think everyone does. I think everyone really wants to have business in more than one country so you can earn sleeping money, which is money that you earn while you're sleeping because you have business happening in other parts of the world. And I think one of the things that if you want to take your business to new heights a lot faster and a lot sooner, and you want to just take yourself more importantly to that next level, because I believe that as you excel in new levels, you start to attract new people. If you remain who you are and you talk the same way, or you have the same enthusiasm as you had from like 2 years ago, and you're not really taking things to a new level, you're going to be attracting the same people. And so I still recall the very first time I was asked to go to Edmonton, and this is my first time traveling to any market. And I can tell you one thing, boy, oh boy, had I done more preparation in things like hosting or presenting here in Toronto before I went out to Edmonton and was standing in front of a room of, 60, 70 people, because I can tell you one thing, it's a little bit different, right? And I still recall the very first time I was presenting, one of my good friends in the business, Board Golka, would stand at the back of the room, and he kept having this gesture of motion to slow the heck down, because I was just talking like a million miles per minute. I was excited, but I was also trying to present everything, and I realized then how really unprepared I was. Now, thank goodness that maybe my excitement was just contagious, because I was probably speaking not even English. It wasn't even Chinglish, in my opinion. It was some other language, and yet people still got started afterwards because maybe they thought that this guy, he's so excited, it's got to be something good, because I'm not really understanding what he's saying. So, but definitely looking back now, I wish that I had this QT program, and again, to top it off, the fact that you're getting paid to be a trainer is just another blessing on top of that, right? We didn't have that. So I was thrown in front of the room, but again, so for those of you out there, I can tell you one thing: after having been in front of the room in a large stage area and traveling for your business, especially like QT travel plans, you just start to evolve in so many areas. And what's amazing is that the energy you pick up when you're traveling, guess what? It doesn't stay there. It comes back with you to your local hometown. Now you're talking to people, in Toronto, for example, and that fire and that energy is spreading. So, if there's one way you want to keep yourself on top of your game, to constantly take yourself to the next level, it's traveling for your business. And I'm just so blessed that we had this QT program to make sure that you don't pull a Renee and speak, I don't know, French Chinese version of Mandarin or something in front of the room, that you're speaking, and that you're well versed to answer questions. So again, thank you so much, Sherry and Tammy, for a very great detailed breakdown training. And I hope that these words can inspire you a little bit to take yourself to the next game. All right, thank you. Back to you guys, or you ladies.
Thank you, Renee. So see, that's where the Chinglish come from, right? Chinglish come from Renee, and then we carried it on. We carried it on with Tammy and myself and Henry show. So here we go. So again, we speak Chinglish. You guys, if we
But you
can
know
do it,
what's
you can
funny?
do it, right?
I have to tell you, there's a benefit to know how to speak in Chinglish, because it helped you very much. Okay, I tell you why. Because sometimes I was in a presentation, and it's a true story, and while speaking my Canadian English, the prospects didn't understand. So I started to change to this Chinglish version, and they understood it. So you know what? You got to go with the flow, adapt, right? Adapt to survive. And just kidding. Back to you guys.
I think what we're hearing from LD4 Renee Liao is that it's really important to not take yourself seriously, to have fun with your business. And yes, we want to have the knowledge that we're imparting to people, but this is a fun business.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I think that's about it for today's training. And I think we did an okay job today. And I hope everyone understand, not only Chinglish. I heard people here, they say they speak Spanglish. What is Spanglish? Spanish English. So it doesn't matter you speak Spanglish or Chinglish or whatever English, as long as you have that enthusiasm, as long as you have that passion, and you want to share with people, the great business, and you share with, you just deck out yourself with all the beautiful products you have, and they come to you. They want to get they want to learn what you offer. So here we are, and I hope more and more people join our host club and be the presenter and be the trainer. And we need more of you to step up. And once you step up, your team will step up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I want to thank every single partner and guest who have been on the call today. And finally, again, thank you all for your time today. And, I just want to say again, thank you, Tammy, even though you're in absentia now and busy selling. And thank you, Sherry, for getting up so early in the morning. You're so dedicated, and the love and enthusiasm just pours from you. The knowledge pours from you. We have been totally blessed to have this training with you guys today. And I want to thank every single one of our partners who showed the commitment to get on here and learn something new and to be a leader in your business and a leader within the Opulence Nation. It doesn't go unnoticed. Every single one of you participating is just making us stronger, and we are going to build this so much faster. I just want to say to the billion.
To the billion.